Hey everybody, it's your boys, Brandon
and Josh. Welcome back to Booze Reviews.
Booze Reviews.
Where we're gonna booze and reviews and drink our season sponsor, Truly.
Unofficial season sponsor.
Cheers, bitch. Let's hear. This is the unofficial sound of Belpre, Ohio. That's what I grew up. Someone asked me recently, what the hell do you do when you grow up there? I go, drink in the garage. Sadly.
I mean, we are literally still drinking in the garage.
Hell yes, I haven't graduated to anything in life.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
The girls come back in, y'all, and we are down to the top 4 because Miss Liv is gone. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosperous. I hate the word live. I'm like, your name? Okay, Livia Locks. It's a shortcut name. It's so ugly. It's like, no, you not live.
Liv Morgan, who will be wrestling at WWE WrestleMania tonight. What about her?
How about Liv Tyler?
Liv Tyler. I mean, we're giving you Rockstar Fantasies, so why not
I love
today?
Steven Tyler. So these girls are back, and there's 4 left, and they are just beside themselves. Gottmik want to move into the workroom and cocoon up in the fabric wall.
Gottmik is living for this RuPaul's Drag Race. Well, the tea from our good friend Gracie is Ms. Gottmik is bopping, bipping, bopping around town. She got some sugar daddies.
Where did this bitch hear that I had a sugar daddy? I don't have a sugar daddy.
Guard.
Everything that I've had, I've worked for. And I worked for to get, and I've built myself. So I need you to know that 100%. I don't have a sugar daddy. I've never had a sugar daddy. If I wanted a sugar daddy, yes, I probably could go out and get one because I am what?
Guard.
You could never have a sugar daddy because you are not that kind of girl. Baby, everything I've had, I've worked for, and I've gotten myself. I built myself from the ground up.
You've had a sugar daddy for 12 years. And I'm sick to my stomach thinking about it.
Thank you, Dr. Wentz.
This week, RuPaul comes in, dressed to the nines. I like when RuPaul has those suits with a boy shirt underneath it with a button down. I hate that nasty ass blouse that's like, look like Aunt Ruth had in her closet. So I'm gonna give this one a heel.
I'm gonna go ahead and get her out the way. I'm gonna give it the Hillary Clinton heel. It's cute. I just don't overall like it really, but I give it enough. So I mean,
a lot of those I would rock.
As I'm sitting here basically in something that looks like the dance version of a suit, okay?
That is true. You can be the backup dancer.
Because there were backup dancers this week because this Maxi challenge was to write your verse, dance, choreograph. I guess that's the same thing as dancing.
And perform to RuPaul's a single, I wouldn't call it a hit, but maybe Lucky.
It is a song.
It's a song. I don't know. Y'all know that RuPaul still does music once in a while? Nobody buys it except for people that watch her Drag Race show, but whatever.
I don't think they're buying it either. I think the show just is contractually obligated to tie it
Does
in.
anybody buy RuPaul's music? Comment below. Let us know if you like RuPaul's music.
But the song is Lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get... And the girls are wanting to get lucky into that finale. What did we think?
It was funny to see Gottmik's crush on Jamal Sims, and then Gottmik must have been feeling her sex because she was actually like dancing and like having fun and sexy. Who was the one behind the chair that was like, he was like, who? If someone was in that chair, how would you? I think that was Rosé, maybe.
No, that was Symone.
Oh, Symone. Yeah, Symone started to feel sexy.
Because for all of Symone's strengths, she's not a dancer.
By the way, Little Richard's estate called, and they pissed off you stole that wig out of his coffin. Okay.
Little
Richard finally died. Didn't he live to be like...
Oh, finally died.
Yeah, didn't he live to be like 117 or something?
No, we did lose him a couple of months back. And the Duke of Edinburgh. We just lost. And DMX.
Brandon's like an 80-year-old woman. He'd be reading the obituaries. He keeps me. As soon as that person's dead, he'll be the first one to know. He'll run in.
Well, who was we home going? We going to this week? Okay. That's what I need to know. Who home going?
That's the black grandma side you got in you. All right.
From Conway, Arkansas, just like Miss Symone. They have the Tic Tac lunch. Just a little thing on that. I thought Gottmik had the best interview with Ru and Michelle.
Yeah, she was so funny. Kandy is so charming.
Kandy is really charming. I will say I misjudged Kandy from the beginning.
I think everybody did. I hated Kandy at the beginning because do you remember like how upset I was when she was like, they're like, who's your inspiration? She's like, I don't know, nobody. I'm my own inspiration.
Previously on Booze Reviews.
I mean, honestly, if someone's out there going, there's nobody that gives me inspiration, I don't like any artist, nobody's inspiring or beautiful to me, it's like, no, go home, pack up your shit. You tried to be, I know it's just confidence, but it's like, no.
But then she admitted today that she's like, I learned that I shouldn't try that hard. Like, I can just be myself. Oh, you love that.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby.
And if you haven't checked out our review of Coming to America 2, not enough of y'all have watched that. That makes us worried. It makes us feel like you guys only like us for our drags.
Girl,
so we do other things. And you're right. It's okay if you do. So again, hit that like and subscribe and share and all that. But we want to do other things to keep the channel going during the off season. So let us know what you guys like and we'll cover it.
Share with a friend. It's like herpes. Keep on sharing it until you don't want to share it no more.
I'm on prep.
Oh, shit.
Okay, what are we doing here? Let's get to it. The performance. Do you want to do the final performance?
The performance was hot, yeah. I love the way they did this in like 4 rooms with different colors and like it was
safety,
COVID safe. It was very sexy because they had to have 3 people because they had 2 backup dancers in each square.
Yep.
And they were dressed like, God, I don't know.
Those were fencing masks. and here's the thing. A little boy booty short and a fencing mask? Not mad at it. I'm gonna give that a hero.
That is kind of odd. I feel like the anonymity of it's like, hey girl, come to my glory hole. So it was, who was the best one in that? I think probably...
Musically Rosé, because she did sing and then threw that sick rap in it.
Yeah. Who knew?
Performance dance-wise, I think Kandy.
I think Symone.
Symone was good.
I thought Symone was sexy in it, and yeah.
Kandy ate.
But they were all good. Gottmik was good too. There wasn't a fail moment in this that I could see.
Okay, well, look, y'all not here for the drama kaplama. Y'all here for the silly billiness because we are essentially a tag team Pee-wee's Playhouse. Okay, so that's what y'all are here for. RuPaul comes down the runway.
RuPaul tells us. Oh,
I literally said the words, RuPaul comes down the runway. All you had to do was talk about the look.
Shit. You set me up for the assist and the slam dunk.
I didn't set you up. If you were actually listening in the moment, you would have heard that I said RuPaul comes down the runway. We're gonna, y'all hear this. This is our process.
I tried to slam dunk it and like I got to the rim and it like bounced back and broke my nose.
We are at the end of the season. Y'all get to peek behind this curtain. Hold on, let me take it down. I just edited something. I don't know what. I don't know what I did.
Put it back.
RuPaul comes down the runway. Let's go.
Yes, I'm gonna give it a heel because the dress was sickening and I loved it. I hate those wigs. They don't even look like wigs. It looks like a cotton candy like. It's like, it doesn't look like hair. It's just all she wants is big and tall. And I'm like, that's all right.
Well, here's the thing. I too am going to give the outfit a heel. But that hair is a mess. Y'all fucked over Delta and now it's showing. Okay, because Delta had them things right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The tallest is not the best. Trust.
RuPaul tells us.
Category is drag excellence.
So what are we serving this week?
Category is drag excellence.
Yes.
If you guys have noticed, in our previous season, we would experiment with more drag female presenting looks. And this season, I am proud to say I have given you none of them.
Girl, I started getting hate mail. They said, yo, big nose. Stay a boy, because you was one ugly chick.
We saw that season 12 Snatch Game ice look that you was doing. Stuffed up into that cold.
Boy, they poured me in like a bowl of Bisquick, auntie.
Okay. So, we've grown up here at Booze Reviews. I'll go first. Fine, I'll go first. I am serving you a little 80s Black Star stir, a little tribute. I like to think that this is Prince meets Powerline, because Prince was supposed to play Powerline in a Goofy movie. So this is them together.
I mean, the villain from a Goofy movie.
He's not the villain. He's very not the villain. He's what they're trying to get. That's the goal of the movie, is to get to his concert and get on stage with him.
Oh, I do remember it now. Now that you said that, okay. Yeah. Oh, come on, Powerline. I'm giving you some 70s rock. I'm going to prom, but I feel like I'm David Bowie, because this is my drag excellence.
Crocodile Rockin'.
Crocodile Rockin'. Da, 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 da.
Very inspired by Elton John recently, I've heard. Around the house, some tunes playing.
We watched Rocket Man this week. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Biography on Elton John. I kind of hated it, but I love Elton John. And
only 2 years late.
Yeah, 2 years late. I was re-inspired by his music, so we've been playing it all week.
Here we go. But let's get inspired by these girls on this runway.
Ooh, yes, ma'am.
First down
is
Gottmik. Okay. Giving us what Cruella would have worn had she succeeded.
Yes! I thought this was so unique and cute. I liked it. I didn't like the, I liked the concept of like showing your true skin and whatever, and like having the cutouts or whatever. Okay. But like stylistically, I didn't like it. I liked the idea. I didn't like, you know what I mean?
The actual execution.
Because it's like Dalmatian black and white, and you really want to see the black and white, and you see the skin tone, and you're like a little bit confused.
Okay.
Whatever. It's still a heel.
Okay, well that's what we were waiting for. You know, our graphics department is waiting to figure out which one I need to put up. Oh, yes, I'm definitely going to give this a heel. Hold on, I have to think, because we actually talked about this as this was going. There's only 4 people left. Yeah. Someone has to get that highest heel. Highest heel.
Oh.
I thought it was the most creative and the most out there and most. This is me at the final 4 saying why I need to go to finale.
And I love this episode when they flash back on some of the iconic looks of the season, because you really see how like so creative these girls are and how stylized
and these designers that help them, because no one gets on Drag Race by themselves anymore.
Amen.
Okay.
Next down the runway was Kandy Muse.
Kandy Muse, and she was giving. I'm actually going to give this a heel still. She was giving me it reminded me sort of Daphne from Scooby-Doo, but like in the future. Okay. And a little party girl Daphne in the future.
Yeah, I could give her makeup a heel. I thought it was cute. The look, I'm sorry girl, this is a crock. This was like the Wish.com costume that came from China with the Chinese writing on it. She pulled it out of the mail just the day before she left Drag Race, and it's like, what is it? Yeah, I could wear this maybe if I get far enough.
Oh, somebody worked hard on that. I don't know if it was all that, but good. This is what we do.
I'll still give it a crock.
Y'all saw a new croc graphic. Y'all see it in here, okay?
Ooh.
Snap. He said it.
Yeah, next down the runway, not blush, but Rosé.
Rosé, I prefer a Cabernet myself.
Me too.
Rosé came out and she was giving a tartan plaid gown. I love that her clutch was the fur that you would normally have on the front of the kilt.
Yeah.
I love that her gloves were leather lace.
Yeah.
Not leather and lace, leather lace.
Leather lace. There's not a lot of people that escape from Scotland. So, honestly, you don't see many Scottish people in the media, do you?
Shout out to WWE former champion Drew McIntyre. Opening the show tonight, okay? Yeah. We gonna be watching.
There's a couple of them out there, but like, it's just, to me, the reason I say that is because I love the fact that she pays tribute to Scottish heritage, because it is such a rich heritage with like the tartan, bush, Nike, whatever it is,
unicorns, and all that.
And but I just don't see many Scottish people in the media, so I love the fact that she's showing us and reminding us what her roots are. I always give a heel for that, especially if it's executed this well. So, girl.
Oh, a heel. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know what? Side note: I wish she would have had this gown with the bagpipes accessory. That would have taken over the top. For me. I would have loved that. But last, but certainly not least, Symone.
Yeah. I want to wear this. Like, I do not like wearing female clothes, but like something
Your
about
body
like,
shows it.
Bitch, you so hard. My body don't like to wear female clothes either. Actually, if I got one of them, what are them things called? It's not a girdle, but like Spanx, corset. Yeah, I could.
Spanx, okay.
I could suck it in all the right places. I feel like you need a little meat to give yourself some titties.
I mean, that's what the girls do.
That's what they do. But I would totally rock this because I love the concept of like how elegant. Like I would go to the Met and actually like do some kind of weird like boy drag and wear this. This is my highest heel.
Absolutely.
So good.
I'm just going to leave the highest heel graphic up because I'm going to give it a heel, but we already saw who I gave it to, but this was equally very nice. It was nice in the different way, as in how simple.
Yeah.
It was just one color, one garment, full of regality, and then the choice to do the cornrows.
Yeah.
Symone is always going to give you that extra bit of culture,
a little edge,
of detail and message. So of course I can't say anything.
And she always got the fingernails, which kind of creeps me out when she's a boy.
They all do.
Yeah.
Gottmik too had them.
But Symone's I always notice, and they're always like a little like, I don't know why that like gives me the willy nillies. I'm like, ooh.
There's no Brandon and Josh's tops and bottoms. There was no tops and bottoms here for the set.
It's a dry week.
We are being celibate this week, month, year. RuPaul says, just for the hells and shiggles of it, I need to see y'all lip sync individually.
What the hell? Yeah.
This was a mess. This probably was a mess to film.
Yeah. The edit looked good. It was kind of cool. I noticed. Speaking of poor Rosé, we saw about 4 seconds of Rosé in the entire song. The whole thing was like about the other three, and once in a while they're like, oh yeah, we gotta put Rosé in. So apparently she was boring.
She's a perfectly lovely person.
Perfectly lovely.
I just don't see her as our winner. Since we are going to that finale, I don't know if they're gonna do the lip sync for the crown. We're very sad because normally we go to the finale and we can't this year. Yes. So we'll be back to cover it. Final predictions, what are you thinking?
Gottmik. Since about episode 8, I've been thinking Gottmik's gonna win it. You've been sort of saying Symone's gonna win it. Have you changed your mind?
I started with Symone. I think Symone's still a force to be reckoned with. I too think it's Gottmik. Yeah. And personally, I think I kind of want it to be Gottmik too. She really has snuck under there and gotten to my heartstrings. And if they crown Kandy, I'm actually not gonna be mad at that either, because Kandy has fought to be here.
The gag of all gags is they'll crown Kandy, even though Kandy sent home on episode 2.
Should have been at the house. Kandy should have been packed with Tamisha Iman.
All right, the gag of all gags is we've brought back Tamisha Iman to compete in the
Yes! Yes! So we will.
She has brought her colonoscopy bag with her. She's ready to fight for her life.
Colonoscopy bag?
I don't know. It smells like shit.
We gotta go, y'all.
I'm drunk. Come on. Bye.